What is up, guys? Today is December 12th and the time is 2:53 p.m. This is the Alex and Nisha station coming at you live today, and we have good news, much good news. Today is a very special video because I got my new camera. So I'm using it right now, but I just ordered it and it's pretty good. So you will see in the next few minutes of this video about how it works. So for this video, we're going to resume our lesson, Complete Japanese Grammar. All credit goes to Eriko Sato, PhD. And today we're going to do 4 exercises. So let's begin. What's up, guys? Okay, here we are. So we have here the diacritics for Kana. So this is a lot better than I thought it would be. So here we're going to start with the hiragana chart again. But notice the diacritics for Kana. So as you can see here, note that changes H and F to B. So, for example, if we go here, let's try, okay, this one. You see how this one says ga? Now hiragana, if I was to write that here, this would mean ka. Sorry, that's even bad drawing there, but so that is ka without the diacritic there. So that diacritic makes this ga. So the ka, the K, changes to ga, G. So K to G. So there are many examples of this. So we have what I just mentioned, K to G, S to Z, and T to D. Okay, so if we look for something that begins with S in hiragana, this one without the diacritic above there is su. So the S, su, changes to Z, zu. So we have all these apostrophes here. So if I write out, let's say, this one. Now you see this diacritic here is different. So this one usually in hiragana is he. So he changes from H to P. So H to P, pe. So this applies to anything with an H and an F to P. So you have diacritics here that looks like this. And you have this diacritic here that looks just like this. So we have pa and we have ga. Ga, za, da, ba, pa. Gi, ji, bi, pi. Gu, zu, zu, bu, pu. And we're going to explain this in just a moment. These two mean the same thing. And we have ge, ze, de, be, pe. And then we have go, zo, do, bo, po. Now, regarding these two, z, the syllables g and s are usually represented by g and z, as we see here. So z and g. G, G. Z, Z. So if we think of an example, for this part, it has tsuzuku, tsuzuku, which means to continue. Tsuzuku. Then we have this one, hanaji, nose bleeding. Hanaji, hanaji. Then we have chijimu, chijimu, to shrink. So those are the only two hiraganas that are represented differently with the kanas. Okay? So I myself usually forget, but it's a good reminder as you learn Japanese. Okay? Now, so time for some more vocabulary, but this time we're using the diacritic in this challenge. Okay? So we have jikan, as you know, means time. Ramaji, hiragana. So jikan, time. Geta, a type of wooden clogs. Gin, silver. Gin, silver. Ooh. Then we have ringo, remember? Apple. Ringo. Ringo. Then we have bangaku, literature. Bangaku. Bangaku. Then we have tempura. Tempura. Tempura, which means tempura. Tempura is tempura with an M. Then we have origami. Origami. Origami means origami. And remember, these here are diacritics. That line and that circle. Just remember that. So this is not ka, it's ga. Origami. Okay, now, I know my last video was a little bit too long, so we're going to make this one nice and brief, okay, guys? But if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section. Now we're going to talk about double consonants and long vowels. So, for the sake of this video, let me just show you. Right here, you see how it says kite with two T's? So normally, you wouldn't say kite. You see this ki? This here is a su, but notice how this su is smaller than the ki and te. You see that? It's smaller. Oops. If it's small like that, you would say like kite. Kite. Okay, so ki te. Oh, I was going to write it. Sorry. Kite. So ki te. Say it like kite. Not kite. Kite. So you're pausing between it. You're pausing. So kite. And this means, when you say it like that, postage stamp. Kite. Kite. Then we have this one. You know how to say this one? Two S's now. So what do you have to do? Zashi. 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 And that means magazine. Zashi. Then we have this one. Mitsu. 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 And mitsu is 3 pieces. Mitsu. Mitsu. Then we have kippu. Kippu. And this means train ticket. So if you ever see a little tsu like this in a word, you have to pause. You don't pronounce it, you just pause. So kippu. Kippu. Let's see. So personally for me, what I do is I make sure I read it out first. And once I read it, I wouldn't say kitsute. No. Kite. Zashi. Mitsu. Kippu. Okay? Okay, now let's try next exercise. Now we have this one. Now, in some words, you wouldn't pronounce everything exactly. What I mean is like this. Now, you see how it says Okasan? Now, but the way to write that in hiragana, you write O-ka-a-san. Or I'm sorry, I should say O-ka-a-sa-n. Right? But the way to pronounce this whole thing together, Okasan. So you don't say the a, because you're already saying a with the ka. So hear me right now when I say Okasan. See, I didn't say a and I didn't say You say it all together. Okasan. Okasan. So there are some words in Japanese that sound just like this, where you don't pronounce every single hiragana. Because if you do that, you're really going to make someone very confused about what you say. So, Okasan means, you probably know this, mother. Okasan. You see this line here? So you're saying Okasan. This A is actually being stressed right here, but you don't actually say the A. You just say Okasan. And like I said, Romaji can be a dead wall, so it's much easier if you focus on the Japanese side of it, on the hiragana. So when you see this word, I should say the next word. Let's try the next one. So I'm gonna see if I can not make you see the Romaji. So O to u sa m. Now if I were to say that O to u sa m, that wouldn't sound. See that doesn't sound good. Now if I say it like this, Oto-san, much better. Oto-san. 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 Then we have, Oto-san is father. Oto-san, father. Oto-san. Then we have Oni-i-sa-m. Oni-i-sa-m. But to say it correctly, Oni-san. Oni-san. See, not saying the E. The E, you're already saying the E when you say ni. Does it make sense? So when you say O, ni-san. Not Oni-i-san. No. Oni-san. Oni-san. And Oni-san means older brother. Next one we have is One-san. But how we say it correctly? One-san. One-san. So again, we're not saying e, because you're already saying ne, which has the e in it for this one. So it's like you're skipping this one. Just say One-san. One-san. Okay? One-san means older sister. Then we have this one. Sensei. That's how you say it. Sensei. 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 And sensei is teacher. Teacher. Then we have tori. Tori. Tori means street. And you wouldn't say tori. No, just say tori. tori, tori. Okay, guys? So next time, we're going to continue where we left off. And I hope this was very helpful with this camera. It was very, very good. And in just a moment, I'm going to flip this camera back and we shall conclude this video. Excellent, excellent job today, guys. So we gotten through 4 lessons today. And it was really nice with this camera. I really love this camera and I'm going to do much more better to improve this channel. And like I said, please feel free to leave a share, like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And I'll do my very best to continue uploading more videos like these. And any more content I could produce on this channel as well. Also, I will do my best to bring up any special video, maybe how to make peanut butter smoothie again in a video, and any other ideas I come up with. But we're going to do our best to make this channel much, much grand or much more fun for you guys. Okay? So like I said, please feel free to leave a share, like, subscribe. And also, guys, please mask up because we have that Omni variant COVID out there now. So make sure you mask up and don't let COVID catch you. Okay, guys? So be safe and peace.